Hey everyone, thanks again for tuning in to Love and Wisdom with me, Wiza. For those of you who are new, this is a channel where we explore how to navigate the challenges in love, relationships, and dating. And we'll be drawing inspiration from books, movies, and other art forms to support us in that journey. So let's get started. Today we're talking about whether you should reveal that you are in love with someone. And if so, how to go about doing that. So today I'm going to switch up the format a little bit because I really believe that we can learn a lot from specific real life scenarios. So the situation that we're going to be talking about today is the following. So you've been in love with one of your friends for a really long time. You're not sure if they know of your feelings. You haven't told anyone else. And you're worried that they, as some people use the expression, that they may be out of your league. I personally don't believe in leagues, but we'll talk about that a bit later. You're also worried at the same time that you may miss your opportunity. Through the grapevine and also through conversations with them, you've come to know that they are going on virtual dates and virtual meetups. They are online trying to meet people. So the question is, should you reveal your true feelings to them? If so, is this the right time to do that, given COVID-19? And if you were to do that, how would you go about revealing your true feelings to this person who you've been in love with for a long time? So first of all, I'm actually going to start off by reading a short excerpt from one of my favorite books and also one of my favorite movies. It's a book by Andre Aciman called Call Me By Your Name. And I think it really describes well this kind of dilemma. So let me read that first and then we'll go through and break it down and see what we can do. Okay. So I'm gonna start reading now. While reading in my father's library one evening, I came upon the story of a handsome young knight who is madly in love with a princess. She too is in love with him, though she seems not to be entirely aware of it. And despite the friendship that blossoms between them, or perhaps because of that very friendship, he finds himself so humbled and speechless, owing to her forbidding candor, that he is totally unable to bring up the subject of his love. One day, he asks her point blank, "Is it better to speak or die?" I'd never even have the courage to ask such a question. But what I'd spoken into his pillow revealed to me that, at least for a moment, I'd rehearsed the truth, gotten it out into the open, that I had in fact enjoyed speaking it, and if he happened to pass by at that very moment I was muttering things, I wouldn't have dared speak to my own face in the mirror. I wouldn't have cared, wouldn't have minded. Let him know, let him see, let him pass judgment too if he wants. Just don't tell the world. Even if you're the world for me right now, even if in your eyes stands a horrified, scornful look, a scornful world. That steely look of yours, Oliver, I'd rather die than face it once I've told you. So that's a really powerful passage from Call Me By Your Name. So in this situation, Elio is in love with Oliver, and he is very worried and nervous about letting Oliver know. To him, it's almost, this dilemma is about whether to speak or to die because of the gravity of the emotions and the feelings in this situation. So going back to the situation that I had described earlier, a couple of things. First of all, we have to ask ourselves, what is it that is holding us back from revealing our true feelings for this person? Ask yourself, is it a fear of rejection? Are you worried that this person will not reciprocate the feelings? Is it a fear of a social fallout? Maybe there is a social repercussion. You're worried that they are so embedded into your social circles that maybe somehow if this gets out and if this gets revealed, it will have social repercussions. Another thing that many of us who've been through heartbreak or breakups, it's often difficult to put yourself back out there and open up to possibly being hurt again. So even if the feelings were reciprocated, there may even be a fear of whether this will last, whether there will be some kind of breakup or some kind of fallout in that way. So really try to dig and understand What is it about this situation that is causing the anxiety in terms of whether to reveal or not? So moving forward, I personally always believe that it is a good idea to reveal your feelings. I also believe that as soon as you are comfortable doing so, it's better to reveal your feelings to the person as soon as possible. So right now we're obviously in unique circumstances with COVID-19 and self-isolating and everything. So some people might think that, okay, well, if I reveal my feelings now, what would it really lead to? We can't go on dates. We can't really, nothing will really progress. So so that is true. On the other hand, if you do reveal your true feelings, it could also build up desire, like the time that you're waiting to actually meet them in person. There's somehow like an added mystery, or it could even grow desire. And hypothetically, let's say the worst case scenario happens and they don't reciprocate the feelings. It's not really bad to reveal your feelings from that standpoint, because then you'll have some time away from the situation, as they say, out of sight, out of mind. So I think that, yes, you should reveal your feelings to this person that you've been in love with for a while. And the reason that I think that you should reveal your true feelings is, think about it like this. What is there really to lose? Yes, let's say the feeling is not reciprocated. There may be a short-term feeling of sadness or a feeling of loss, but the alternative, which is not revealing your feelings, is a lot worse, because you may be living then forever with a sense of regret. So how to go about doing this? So right now, we're obviously in a very strange time where we're all social isolating, and we're not really, we shouldn't be going out and meeting people in person. But I do believe that face-to-face communication, whether it's virtually or in person, is always a better way to reveal feelings and emotions to another. So in this situation, I recommend that you do it through video call. When the opportunity presents itself, simply tell them that you really like them. And in addition to that, explain to them why. What is it about them that you really like? And I think that it would be really sweet and touching if you were able to indicate in kind of a specific way, what is it about that person that you really like? And I think that they would be flattered. I don't think that this whole idea that society tells us about leagues and not being good enough for someone, blow that all away, because that's I don't believe in leagues. I don't think anyone should believe in leagues. Beauty, I truly believe, is in the eye of the beholder, and if it's meant to be, it will be. So have faith in yourself, have confidence, and all power to you as you go about revealing your true feelings for the person you love. So I'll leave it at that for today. I hope you all have a really wonderful day, and I will see you next time.